So I ask you to run this outside Docker, right? So I'll try to run it on my machine, so you can follow the same on your machine. So yeah, any questions?
No. Try it on your machine, then I'll try it on.
Yeah, you can follow this and do it on your machine later.
Yeah.
I have Go. I think it's pretty old version. I switched, but it shouldn't matter. Go version, I think. Okay.
It's Go version.
Yeah, I have 1.14, but it shouldn't matter. You can get the latest. We're not doing any breaking Go development. So once you open this thing, right, in your Visual Studio Code, it will ask you to install these plugins like it does in Docker. So we'll say install all, install all, install all. And this thing we can avoid. We don't need that. It's something with .NET Core. So based on that, I opened Go backend, right? So this is the directory. So we have source here, code in this one. Go code is in here. So if you see here in Go, there's a makefile for us. I set up everything in the makefile. Only thing that is not set up is Go path. So you have to export Go path. How did it get this Go path? It shouldn't be. Copy. Where did it get that Go path? Strange. Tools environment. Oh, I think it's in the. I think it's picking from .vs code. What is this? Where did that pick it up? That was my old. Let me pause the recording. Oh. Oh, strange. Didn't find Go path from there. Pause. So like I mentioned, set your Go path like this, wherever your backend-go is, and then do make install. It should run fine. After I set up, see, it installed, Go installed it. Now, if you go to a new terminal, copy, and pin Shroud's, I think it's called Shroud's Go. Yeah, see, it's running. It's just not taking the configuration file, but that's okay. As long as you're able to build it, we're good. Then the output should show all installed, ready to go. So if you change some code, let's see if it picks it up. Say, for example, you are working on RSS feeds. See, it's linting, so we could start linting package. So let's say we import some module which is not present. Oh, it removes it, right? Okay. There's an error, right? It should complain. Finish running tool, static check. But it's not picking up the error. So that way you can run, your static tool is running. So if you have any syntax errors, it will display them here. Should give a syntax error. For some reason, it's not. Strange. So never mind. There's another way to do this. What I call it is open a new terminal. If you run make, oh no, not make. If you go to make file, okay, make run in container. Just see what make and make run in container. So what this will do is try make run in container. So have you worked on node mon or something? Live code reloading? Have you worked on anything like that before?
No, no.
Okay, try these commands and it's anyway recording. Make run in container. Sharks internal overlay. What it says? Once localhost has a which network and okay, I think it's on default network. Let's see. I think it's default network. So yeah, it should say like this. Go file not found. Run in container. Okay, this one, like, no, not like this. We cancel it out. So what you do is go path, we get rid of go path. Okay, I have another call. I'll pause this recording. We'll resume after pause recording. Resume recording. Open main shrouds, get latest from master. I made some changes, so get these latest changes. There are two changes I made, fix network name and change port to. Once you do that, go to main directory, shrouds main directory, like this, to your shrouds folder, and then run this command, make backend-go container. Let me paste it in there.
I can't see your screen.
Huh?
I can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't share. No, not new share. Let me first paste it there. Can you see? Can you see?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I was saying go to the main shrouds folder and then run this command, make backend-go container. Then it will run it in a container for you. Your VS Code is outside, but the running is in the container. So with this, the advantage is if you make any changes, for example, say to the code, it will auto rebuild it. See, it's rebuilding it. I made code change, so it's rebuilding. And then it will say there's an error. So it should say an error. See, so that way you can do the development without opening VS Code in the container. Now the port is 8081, which is incorrect. Let's change the port. Go to config local, I think. Config local, or I think 8081, right? Yeah, see, it runs on 8081. If 8081 is occupied, just change the port in your code to something else. 8081. I think it's in config.go. Yeah, HTTP listen port is 8081. So it changed this to something else if 8081 is occupied. In my case, it's occupied, so I'll just change it to 85. Change it to 85 because the Docker container exposed the port 8085. So just change that. So then once you build it, it's building. Once you build it, then it should be available at 8085. Through Postman, you can test. But it's still building. Let it complete. Also in Docker, you can just turn off the backend-go because you're not using that anymore. You can just, in Shrouds, you can go there and turn off backend-go. You're not using it. So that way you'll save some resources. You can even, just turn off backend-go. You're not running front end anyway, so it's not there. NSQ admin, these don't take much resources. You can turn off backend-go. You can turn off, no, you need a token. So let this node run. It's built, see, it built 8085. It's at 8085. Now, once you test it, it should be available. It should give unauthorized. It's at 8085, right? See, it should, it's not logging in. Let's get a token in the meantime. In the main directory, just get a token. Get, cannot get. Oh, 404 not found. I thought it will give not token not found. Authorization item. Send. For not found body. API RS sticker. Okay. Let's see if anything else. API EOD status. Not get API. Strange. Why it's not returning anything? It says it's running though. So get till here. Try to get till you're running. So this way you can at least develop. You cannot debug yet. For debugging, we'll find something else. So do you have any questions?
No. So like when I tried to debug, I was getting some error. So now we don't have to debug it.
When were you able to? When were you trying to debug? Oh, that will the one I was trying, right? Let's skip the debug
Yeah.
part for now because we're not debugging anything. For that, I have to check how to do it. That go path was not incorrect. So if you do this way using make, the command I gave you, it will run. There's something called com air, which is a Golang Docker container. It will run the Golang in that container, and it will live listen to your changes. So whenever you make any changes to the code, it will recompile the code. See, I just saved this file. See, it's recompiling the code. So that way, whenever you make any changes, it will keep giving you a feedback if the code is good or not. So that way, at least you can do the development. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says it's already in use. That is strange error. Listen TCP point. See, it's all. I think it's just an error. I think, but it should work. 404 not found. Give it a try. At least it's building, right? See if you can get till this far. So that way, at least your development environment will be set. Okay. Questions?
I'll just try it now.
Yeah. Try this. I have to go on. Oh, yeah, I'll pause recording.